Hey guys, so basically it's the new video. I'm gonna be talking about how to get up ranks, how to get better skill, how to improve with your aerials, how to control the car better. Just in general how to like climb through lows, because like a lot of people, they just play the game, they just play ranked, and they just really they lose games just because maybe because of their teammates, but sometimes because they don't know how to control their car in certain ways, or because they mess up on certain touches just because they haven't really practiced. Yes, you can go into a free play, which is probably one of the best methods, just kicking the ball around, like getting the feel of how the physics of the game, how it works, etc. you know and basically I'm going to be talking about how to get up from bronze, plat, well, silver, gold, plat, diamond. I'm a champ 1 player, well, champ 1, champ 2. I'm not the best in the world, but I can obviously help in certain ways, how I got up, how I improved my skill. I mostly played free play and ranked, but if you really practice these methods, how to at least like 5-10 minutes a day, up to even 20-30 minutes, you can do as much as you like. You can even do like hours of just free play, but that can get boring. So you can always do like 15 minutes just to like practice some certain like drills and just improve your skill in general. So basically, I'm going to get into the video. I'm not going to waste any time. So yeah. Okay, so like basically the most important thing is obviously your settings. You're going to start off, if you're a bronze player, even a plat player, well, silver player, and you haven't even done this yet, is first go into settings. Field of view, honestly, 108 to 110 best, because like it's the distance of your car. You don't want to be so far away from it. Many people did put it very far away, but 108 to 110 is really the way to go. It's just all personal preference. Distance, I have it on 280. For me, it's pretty good, but you can go up to like 310 probably. But like this is 400. This is ridiculous. Like you can't play like this. It's too far away from the car, from the ball. And again, if you go lower, if you go all the way to 100, it's ridiculously too close. Obviously, you don't want to go to 100. It's like ridiculous. You can't even see the car. There's nothing you can do. So honestly, 280, you can always fumble around there. You can always go up and down closely, rough around there. I copied mine off the Pro, and then I changed it to how I wanted it, and I'm very comfortable with this. And the next thing, height, 280. Yeah, basically there, 280. And now height, obviously, that's just height from the car. You don't want to play like that. It's ridiculous. 110, comfortable for me. You can always change it. You can be low to the ground. You have more control of the ball. If you're higher, you can, obviously this is ridiculous, but you can always go like a bit higher than 110. You can get comfortable with that. People play with lower than 110, and it's still very easy to do. But my personal preference is 110. I'm very comfortable with it. I do sometimes change it. I have changed it. But depends on your monitor or your TV, whatever you're playing on, or PC. It depends on the size. Obviously, all this changes, and this is all personal preference. It's how you play better. Sometimes you'll feel faster with it. Sometimes you'll feel slower. It all depends. And then the angle is just how closely it points. Just change the angle. You can just change this to how you like. Obviously, I have it on 3. I think it's, yeah, and I'm comfortable with it. I sometimes change it, but it doesn't really matter. Stiffness, okay, this is really important, because like if you have it on 1, yeah, the camera sticks with the ball. The camera sticks with the car. Okay, so it's always like very stiff. You can't really. Some people like it, and when you go supersonic, your car doesn't go far away. Whereas if you have it all the way down, the car, you swivel more. You play freely, kind of. You have more kind of control over the ball. I like to play 110, 120. I do change it around sometimes, but like when you do go supersonic, the car goes further away. That is one thing you have to keep in mind. So I like to have it a bit higher up on 115. Sometimes I put 120, and it's still pretty cool for me. So something to keep in mind. And the next thing would be swivel speed. This just changes how you drift. How the camera just sticks on it. It's really doesn't really matter. This one's not really important, but I keep it on 4. So nothing really important there. But if you want to change something around there, change it around. 4 is good for me. And then finally, transition speed. This one you're just going to leave it on 1, because if you put it on 2, this is just going to crack your neck. When you click triangle to click ball cam, it instantly changes, and you just completely lost. So honestly, just leave it on 1. It's quite ridiculous to have it on 2. And yeah, you want to have camera shake off. That's just, you don't want earthquakes every single time you hit the ball. And then one down here. Okay, this have it roughly how I have it, and then you can change it if you want. This just changes, depends on the sensitivity of how much you have to move your joystick forward or backwards. If you want to do a backflip, depends how much you need to like push forward on it. If you like have it on like, okay, see, this is obviously important for aerials. If you want to like fast aerial, you don't want to have it on a low one or a high one, because it will be too hard to control. You'll have to really move your joystick, or you have to barely touch it. You want to have it kind of in the middle. So let's see, 160 is good for me. If you have it on 1, it's kind of like you can't really control it too much. It's the opposite, completely opposite. Go to 1 or to 0, it's too hard. You don't want to change to those. You just want to have it on 060. You can have it to 050 or 040. It's quite fine with that. So you want here, it's very sensitive here, that you really don't want to have it on this. You'll backflip a lot, and you don't want that. You want to have it kind of like where you have to work for it a bit. And then here, the steering sensitivity and aerial sensitivity, honestly, these two, leave it on 125. Or you can change it a bit, but it's just, you don't want to have it too high, because you won't be able to control your car. You won't even hit the ball. No, that's basically that. Okay, so this next part, this is kind of like for bronze players. This is for starting off. You just really want to get the feel of the car. So you're just going to drift around, go around the boost pads, or go around and whatever you want to do. Just know what you want to do. You want to be accurate with your car, like on the ground. So don't jump, just turn around, just drive around. Get comfortable with how it works, because a lot of bronze people, they just go straight into it and try and fly into the ball with the car. No point. Just try and get a feel of how like the car works, just so you can hit the ball. If you're a silver player, honestly, if you really want to improve, just start hitting the ball around the free play. Hit the ball around, work out how it works. Because if you're not, you're going to be so confused. You want to get comfortable with the car, because many times bronze and silvers, they just miss the ball. So just really get comfortable with how it works. Get into a free play, just smash the ball around 10-15 minutes before you get into a game, and yeah, that will really help. So just really get a feel how it works. Keep on driving around, bashing the ball around, because there's no point going and start flying and missing balls. Obviously, when you're low level, it's very hard. You really want to just get practice, and you just want to, free play is the most important thing. Honestly, if you just play free play a lot, you'll really get better. You can really tell the difference when you start playing. So yeah, I'm just here drifting and hitting the ball around, just getting the feel of how the physics works of the game, and just like hit the ball. If you can do this, silver, you're golden. You'll probably beat every single silver player, because they don't control the ball that well. Even golds or plats don't really control it that well. So if you really control the ball well, that's a very big thing. Next thing, if you're really a gold, you really want to just start like bashing the ball in like the net in practice, or just hitting like tiny small aerials. And gold is really when you start like to hit aerials. You start like, well, that was for me. I'm not sure about you guys anymore, but if you start like practicing where the ball's trajectory is going to land, like, it's very important. Okay, so like, this is the next part. Okay, this is really how you want to practice your aerials. Once you're in gold, plat, anytime around there, and you really want to practice your aerials, it could be anytime really. Just do this. Go to each gold post and fly across. This will just help you like know how much boost you have to use, so you don't go flying off. Just go straight. Honestly, you don't really want to practice going fast. You can go fast if you're really comfortable with it, but like turn around and just keep on flying around. And this if you do this every 5 minutes every day, this will really help you, because like you'll understand how the game works. This, if you've once you've gotten really used to it, start going backwards and doing the same thing. This really helps you control going backwards and forwards when you're going backwards, like pointing forwards and backwards, not going to the sides, because you're just going straight. And I'll get into later how you'll control your car sideways. If you've really gotten good, you can just swivel around and start flying. And if you do this 5-10 minutes every day, you'll get so much better with controlling your car. You'll understand how it works much better, and you won't mess up every single time you fly. Okay, the next drill you can do this another 5-10 minutes, or really for however long you really want to do it. It's basically just flying around this circle. Just really helps you control your car and how you use air roll. I have mine bound to L1 and R1, so I turn left and right depending on L1 and R1, and I still air roll with square, and I drift with square. I just change that around. So basically, I have my fingers off the square when I do this, so I can control the car better. But this really helps you control your aerials. I'm obviously not the best at this. I'm messing up a ton, but yeah, that's about it. You really want to just practice this. It just really helps you with your aerials. you do this for quite a week or two, doing this 5-10 minutes a day, you'll really notice the difference. You'll see that you control your car much better, even in the air or just any aerial, really. Okay, so this next drill is a little harder. Obviously, once you've gotten more control of the car, you'll be able to do this. I'm obviously not the best at this. You'll be able to see here is basically get the ball on top of your car and just drive around without dropping it. I'm gonna be so bad at this, yeah. But yeah, try and do this, and if you do this another 5-10 minutes a day, or really however long you want to do it, same as the other drills, however like intense you want to do this your drills, you can always make a chill drill and do this for a few minutes, and just do this. Hop the ball on top of your car and try not to drop it. This will really help with your dribbles, how you control your dribbles. This is really helpful. Obviously the other drills were for the air, but this is like really how you control the ball on top of your car. This is really important. Obviously a lot of like champ players still don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this clearly because I'm dropping every 2 seconds, and diamond players, probably even diamond players, can easily do this, or plats, if you really do it well. If you really practice this, you can be really good at this. Really helpful for ones. You'll be able to dribble much better. Obviously, clearly, I'm a shit ones player, so yeah, that's that. I just dropping the ball every 2 seconds, but like pop it on top of your car and just try and keep it up for as long as you can. If you get bored of it, just switch drill. But this is about it. Okay, so this is the next drill that you really want to practice. Put unlimited boost on and just fly around the map. Go around the big boost pads and try and circle it. It really helps you control your speed, air roll, and at the same time like boost management. Obviously, well, boost management, if it's unlimited boost, not really, but like you really control how your speed goes here, and really helps you with your car control. This is a very hard drill. I can make it harder, which right now I'll put it into take unlimited boost off, and if I take unlimited boost off, this is very hard to do. Obviously I have no idea how to do this. It's very hard, but it's 100% possible once you really control your car's speed, mostly on the corners here, picking up the boost, controlling boost management and air roll. Really helps you practice your car control. This is very hard to do. I'm really not the best at it, but if you really can do this, it'd be very good. Do a few minutes a day. This really helps you control your car and get better. Okay, so basically just go into training, aerial, and put it on the easiest one. And this is honestly, if you want to practice your going backwards, this really helps you. As I said before, I was going to get back to this, is controlling your car moving to the sides when you're going backwards, because this really helps you like keep control. If you kind of not really good at this, your car will just fly to the side and you won't even hit the ball, won't even be close. I'm not the best at this, but this is if you want to go slow. You want to go slow on this mode, just turn around, control your car sideways. It's a very good mode, and helps you control your car. You can go as slow as you like. This is just an important thing, is just to hit the ball with your car backwards. If you're not the best and you're gold, try doing this going forwards and just hitting the ball. This obviously this is if you're much better, you can go backwards, but if you're not, you can just go turn forwards and just hit the ball. Just make sure you hit it on target, and just practice trying hitting on target. You can do this a few times and you'll get much better. You'll notice the difference over time. Obviously I'm going slow on these, like probably like a noob. You guys probably do much better. And if you've gotten much better, you can always change it to pro mode. Obviously the ball's going to be further away, higher up, and yeah, you can always start off slow, and if you've really gotten the hang of this, you can start going faster. Obviously the best thing to do is you want to go forward, but if you've gotten really the hang of going forward and you can really hit these consistently, you can just turn your car backward, upside down, and you really practice turning left and right. As you can see, turning left and right. See, if you don't do that right and you change it the wrong way a bit, you're completely lost and you hit the ball wrong, or you don't even hit the ball at all. So doing this really helps you practice like getting the ball, hitting the ball right where you want to do it, and hitting it backwards. Honestly, this is for any situation where you accidentally turn your car backwards, or if you're in a sticky situation and you have to turn your car around and you're in your backwards, and you can clearly hit the ball. So yeah, so if you can do this as well, add all of these drills together, just kind of like make it a 10-minute drill, 15-minute drill, or even a 20-30-minute drill, you'll notice the difference that you improve so much faster. Obviously I'm not the best, you can clearly see I just missed, but yeah, that's basically that. Okay guys, so basically this is the end of the video. This is basically a tutorial really for bronze all the way to GC, you know, technically, well, even in any rank really, you can really implement these drills, and I hope it really helped. I do apologize if the quality of the video and the audio isn't the best. I don't have the best equipment, but I really do hope that if you put all that aside and focus on the content here, that you improve and you focus on these drills. If you could leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you can see my videos as soon as they come out. It'd be very helpful as I'm trying to like really get started. And yeah, I really do hope that these drills and these exercises can help you get better and improve with the game, so that obviously you can climb in your ranks or get better at whatever you're trying to get better at. Okay, thanks. Adios.